In today's video we're going to be removing the instrument cluster and trying to fix our electrical fault. So in today's episode we're going to be removing the the clock assembly, and we're going to be resoldering the back of the connections because some of them go dry over the years. And then hopefully that will fix our intermittent problem with no fuel gauge and no temperature gauge. So fingers crossed, let's get it to bits. So we start off by taking off the plastic trim. That's just three screws, and then that drops off. Then underneath here you can see there's a screw and a screw, so we undo that and take off the fascia. Screws are removed, so now we use a screwdriver and we just apply gentle pressure around the edge where the clips are. You see the clips just in there. Just apply gentle pressure all round until the fascia comes free. These pins down here, I don't know if you can, there you go, those little spring clips there are what these bits slot into and hold it securely. They can be a bit awkward when you put them back, so just make sure that they're lined up properly, otherwise it'll rattle like hell. Next step is to remove the two screws on the on the side. I don't know if you can see that one just in there, look, just holding the display in place. They're just normal posi drive. So with the screws removed, the instrument cluster just drops forward. So once we've got the screws out round the side, the instrument cluster just drops forward like this, and we can then rotate it like so we can get to the plug at the back. That's the plug we need to disconnect next, and then the instrument panel will be free. So there we go, instrument panel removed. Now it's time to take it apart and see if we can mend the solder. So to remove the casing, you'll see there's 1, 2, 3, 4 clips on the bottom, 1 on each side, and 2 T10 screws in the top. So you need to remove the 2 T10 screws, undo the clips, and then undo the 4 clips on the bottom, and that will allow you to have access into the dash assembly. So we've got the cluster in on the bench now, or desk. The glass has been removed and we've taken the clocks off. I'll go back over that when I put them back together and show you how we took the clocks off, but I'll show you now how to get the circuit board out. There's a couple of clips and screws that you'll need to undo before it will come away from the casing, so I'll show you that now. So in there was 2 screws, T10 again, which just connects it down to the buzz bar that goes all the way around. We have a clip just in that corner there, and a clip just in there. Now unfortunately that one snapped when I removed it, so you'll need to be really careful with those. Underneath there you'll see there's a screw which holds down that cable, and that also screws back into the casing as well, so that will need to be removed. Now once removed that, if we turn the circuit board over, we'll see plastic clips protruding through. Now what they are is the other side of this plastic here, so we'll need to just gently ease them off, and then that should give us good access to the circuit board. So we'll do that next. Okay, so we've had the board out, I've inspected all the solders, and it doesn't look like there's anything wrong, so that's my assistant. So we're going to put it back together now, and we'll have to have a rethink. It's obviously not the circuit board. Back to the drawing board. So I've been round all the solders, and they all look in good condition. So there's nothing that looks dry or broken down. There's no breaks or no obvious breaks. So okay, it's got a bit dark. Well, I've got the clocks back in. They're not fitted, but they're actually in place. I'll spin you around now and show you, because we appear to, even though there was no broken solder, I cleaned everything up, and the fuel gauge now appears to be working. So I'll ping you around and you can have a look. Okay, so the gauges are back in. As you can see, fuel gauge has gone up. Lights are all working, everything's good. Fingers crossed we've done it. Although it is a T4, so by morning it'll probably either be broken or something else will be broken, because it's a T4 and that's what they do. Well, that was a bit of a weird one. It's back in and it's working, so fingers crossed. We'll keep an eye on it over the next few days. If that doesn't work, then I don't know, maybe a new set of clocks. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it anyway. Cap. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop us a like, subscribe. Really helps the channel grow. And as usual, we'll catch you on the next one.